Most people are scared of ads, but those same people would drop $10,000 on a crypto coin or a duplex that barely cash flows, which makes no sense when you understand what a good ad system really is. Because here's the truth. Paid ads are the ultimate business cheat code, and I truly believe this. It's the only investment where you can throw in $1 today, and by next week, you're getting back $2, $3, or even $10 back. Try getting that kind of ROI from the stock market. Most people don't invest in ads, not because they don't work, but because they don't understand how to make them work. Paid ads aren't just marketing, they're literally like an asset class. It's a machine where you can turn risk into reward and turn your ad spend into profit. For those of you new here, my name is Rafael Hernandez. I manage over $10 million in ad spend and work with brands like Neil Patel's NP Digital and Ubersuggest. And before that, I spent years as a software engineer, and now I have my ad agency, Great Marketing AI, where we engineer your ads into profit with real marketing strategies. In this video, I'm going to show you a real example of what some returns can look like when you start spending money on ads and what that can look like. Probably one of the best investments you can make into your business, especially once you get the system down and you master it. So let's just start off. What does a 3x ROAS actually mean? What does even ROAS mean, right? So ROAS stands for return on ad spend. So you'll see and hear this term being thrown out a lot, right? So return on ad spend. And there's a formula for this, which is ROAS equals revenue divided by ad spend. It's pretty simple, right? How much did you make? How much did you spend on ads? A 3x ROAS means for every $1 you put into ads, you get $3 back in revenue. So imagine a vending machine and you're putting in $1 into that vending machine, and what you get back is $3. That's a 3x ROAS. So if you spend $10,000 on ads and make $30,000 in sales, that's a 3x ROAS, right? So just to break it down, 30,000 divided by 10,000, you get 3x ROAS. But what about ROI? So ROI is profit divided by your costs. So let's just say that same example where you spend 10,000 on ads and you made $30,000 back. So your revenue is 30,000. Let's just say your ad spend plus fulfillment is 13,000. So you're 13,000 in cost in. So your profit is 17,000, right? So you have 13,000 spend, 17,000 profit. Let's update this example here. So your ROI, the formula for the ROI is net profit divided by investment cost. So we're 17,000 divided by 13,000, and we just multiply that by 100. It gives us 130% ROI. So around 130% ROI. So that 3x ROAS is basically the same as 130% ROI. So what does that mean? Let's just say you compare this to the stock market, right? So on average, if you were to invest into the S&P 500, so we look that up. So that is a combination of the 500, top companies, and it's an index, and you're investing into this. Let's just say you see here the 5-year returns, 1-year returns, but on average, see here, 15% year to date, we're at 13%, 5-year, 96%. If you were to hold on, let's just say on average per year, not if you're holding it for 20 years or 30 years, etc. Per year, your returns are on average between 8 to 10%, maybe a little bit more, 8 to 12, 8 to 13% on average, right? But basically, when we just did this math, we got 130% ROI based on this example. Of course, your revenue is going to change because you have different offers, you have different costs, etc. Based on this example, we got a 3x ROAS. Our ROI is 130%. So you just brought back maybe what the stock market does in, I don't know, a decade or more, right? So this is what makes ads super profitable. And look, if you know your ROAS, let's just say you have a 3x ROAS. Okay, cool. Well, start spending more, right? Okay, let's start spending, instead of spending 10K on ads, let's spend 100K on ads and still hit our 3x ROAS. And then we just made a lot more money. right? And people who know this and are doing this at a high level are people like Grant Cardone, people like Alex Hormozi, and a bunch of other people who are spending. I overheard someone say, I don't know if this is true, but that Alex Hormozi for his book launch was spending like $500,000 a day. Supposedly, that's what I heard. But I do know for sure that Alex Hormozi is spending a lot of money on ads because he cracks the code and he understands how valuable it is. That's what a 3x ROAS actually means. Now let me show you a real example, something that we actually helped one of our clients go through recently with one of their virtual events. So here's a real example. We spent for that event around $42,000 on meta ads for this, virtual event. They got a bunch of paid tickets, masterclass signups, which is our higher ticket price. And we can see here how much did we spend per day on average? How much did it cost per registrant? How much did it cost per ticket sold? How much did it cost per, the masterclass ticket sold? And cost per unit. In total, we spent around 42,000, and made back close to 156,000 with the 3.7 ROAS. And you can see here, this is a screenshot of how much was spent and ticket sales between the two types of tickets, etc. So you can see here, based on this example, around 42,000 spent on meta ads, total revenue 155,000. And let's just calculate the ROAS so you kind of get this, right? So revenue divided by ad spend. So 3.7, right? 3.7 ROAS. So imagine that their event was purely like profit, like mainly all profit because it was a virtual event. It wasn't a physical event. So imagine that we were able to help them spend 42,000 and get 155,000 back in revenue at 3.7 ROAS. And assuming there was not much cost to it, right? There was like the ad spend and maybe their software, whatever. They made a 270% ROI. Like, that's insane, right? This is what makes paid ads so powerful and why I think a lot of businesses are, not growing fast enough, or some of them just going out of business because they don't master and understand and take the time to understand paid ads, or even just work with someone who's qualified to provide results like this. And it's crazy. I'm 100% certain this is one of the best investments you can make into your business. This is why we run ads ourselves, right? On Google, on Facebook, we're running ads for our own agency to generate leads, right? If you're working with the agency and they're not running ads for themselves to generate leads, kind of weird, red flag, if they haven't mastered it for themselves. So this is a real case study, an example of what returns can look like with paid ads. Here's the catch. The first time you run paid ads and you try to build this machine, you might get $0 back or 50 cents back or, 1x ROAS. You have to stick with it long enough so you can calibrate, so you can learn. And that's the issue people face, is they don't stick with it long enough, right? You have to improve your offer. You have to improve your back-end automations. You have to keep improving, keep spending, and not just give up. The real ROI paid ads isn't just that you get a return, but that you build the system and you build a machine into your business that also makes your business more valuable, right? So you stop relying on referrals and organic traffic and just praying that you're going to get a client this month, but you have a real system that works, that literally prints money. I can turn on ads today and get more sales. And that's what paid ads are, right? They're not a gamble if you know what you're doing. They're a more calculated bet with data that you can use at your disposal. And the craziest part is that most entrepreneurs will spend months optimizing their logo or their IG bio or their brand colors, but they won't spend $1,000 to test the one thing that could 3x their revenue by next quarter. If that's you, this is your wake-up call. Paid ads are leverage. It's like a system. It's like a machine. It's how you collapse 12 months of trying to build an audience organically into 12 days, but only if you treat them like an asset which they are. And here's a key shift I should think about. Stop asking, how do I get the cheapest clicks or how do I get the cheapest leads? And start asking, how much am I willing to spend to acquire a customer? And that's how the pros think. They think about LTVs. They think about customer acquisition costs. Because once you know what a customer is worth to you, everything changes. You have data, you can make decisions, and then you can start scaling. Now, maybe you're thinking, yeah, but my offer is different and I need to warm people up more and all of this, blah, blah, blah. You can do that with ads too. You can run ads to a lead magnet, a VSL to warm them up with a 5 to 10 minute video, a webinar to warm them up for an hour, some type of DM flow and automation, right? Ads are just traffic. You decide where to send it, but the goal is the same. Turn strangers into buyers at scale. That's literally it, right? So just to recap, ads are not a gamble. It's literally a business asset that also makes your business more valuable. They give you feedback fast. They let you buy speed. And they're the only marketing channel where $1 can mean $3 out over and over and over again. But you got to treat them seriously and you got to work with someone who knows what they're doing. So if you're spending $10 a day and hoping for magic, you're not investing, you're just dabbling. You wouldn't buy 1% of a house and expect rent checks. So don't throw $100 at ads and expect a full pipeline. Look, if you're ready to scale and go all in on paid ads and build this machine for your business, and if you want help building that system, we do that all day long for our clients. So book a free call with our agency, Great Marketing AI. The link's in the description. Let's build a money printer for your business. And if you got some value from this, drop a like, hit the subscribe button, and stay tuned for the next one.